In other news, police stormed the offices of Turkey's main opposition, the Republican People's Party, this Sunday, firing tear gas and rubber bullets at a crowd of supporters. It was a violent end to a standoff that had been going on for several hours between CHP members and its new court-appointed leadership. Well, tension had been rising since Thursday when an appeals court nullified the election of Özgür Özel as party chairperson in 2023. The ruling said he should be replaced by his predecessor Kemal Kılıçdaroğlu. Well, let's cross to Ankara, where our correspondent Jasper Mortimer is standing by for us. Hello to you, Jasper. So what more can you tell us about the clashes? How did this all unfold?
Well, early this afternoon, at the time when the Kılıçdaroğlu supporters and the Özgür Özel supporters were said to be negotiating time and venue for another party congress to settle the question of who should be national leader once and for all, the riot police broke into the headquarters down the road from me here in Ankara. They forced the gates, they smashed the glass windows, and they fired tear gas and pepper gas all over the ground floor. The opposition leader, Özgür Özel, made a speech in front of the building saying, we didn't bring this party to #1 position in the country by sitting in this building. We did it by campaigning in the streets, in the squares, and on the road. And from now on, we will be on the road. And with that, he led his supporters out of the building, and they started marching down the highway to Parliament 5 kilometers down the road. However, they have been stopped just outside the Parliament by police in force with water cannon trucks. Now, the upshot is that the previous leader, Kemal Kılıçdaroğlu, has gained control of the headquarters, but he doesn't have support of the party.
Now, will Erdogan succeed in dividing the opposition or causing it to lose support in Turkey, if that is his intention?
I think it is fair to assume it is his intention, and I don't think he will succeed. You see, after the controversial Congress over which this court case was fought in 2023, Özgür Özel called a new Congress. He was elected again. Again, there were complaints over the procedures in the Congress. Then a third Congress was called, which tried to follow procedures impeccably. And again, Özgür Özel was re-elected. So there's no question Özel has been fairly elected as leader of the Republican People's Party. Second, in 2024, Özel led the party in the local elections nationwide, and for the first time, the party gained more votes than Erdogan's party. This is what Özel was referring to when he said, we didn't bring this party to the #1 position. Now, this showed he deserved the leadership, and the party believes in him because the previous leader, Kemal Kılıçdaroğlu, had never beaten Erdogan, either in one-on-one presidential contests or in nationwide general or local elections. So cynics say that the government is stirring trouble in the opposition party, hoping to divide it, that they would like Özgür Özel to try and break away and form a new opposition party. But I'm sure Özgür Özel is not stupid enough to do that. He will continue to campaign for the leadership of the opposition party, and he will get it when eventually there is a 4th Congress held.
All right, Jasper, thank you so much for bringing us those updates. That's Jasper Mortimer for us in Ankara.